Hi, Grace family. I'm here with Jamie Afshari today to talk about the new type of small group that we're going to be offering this year. One of the ways that our staff has thought about communicating our desire to help people get and stay connected here at church is the phrase worship plus one. It's a little bit cheesy, but it's very memorable. And we want people to continue to be involved in worship, either in person or virtually. And in addition to that, we're encouraging people to get connected to one of the different types of small groups that we have through the church. This year, we're going to be launching a new type of small group. In addition to community groups and listening prayer groups and so forth, we will be launching a bunch of groups known as growth groups. So Jamie, I personally am very excited about this. What is a growth group, and what might people expect if they're involved in one?
Yeah, a growth group is a group of 3 people, so a group of 3 men or 3 women who are committed to each other for a period of time in order to help each other grow. It's not an accountability group and it's not a community group, but it's a little smaller, and it's pretty intentional because they use the rule of life in order to guide their time and how they're growing together. And a rule of life can sound kind of intimidating, and a lot of people are familiar with them already, but it's a way to think of it is Pete Scazzero says in Emotionally Healthy Spirituality that this rule of life is actually, it means trellis. And so it's a way to put structure in your life in order to help flourishing happen. Vines grow on trellises, and so this rule of life is a way to help people flourish.
Absolutely, and they're different, the way that we have them set up, there are different aspects of life that a group may want to consider for a 1 or 2 or 3 month period of time during the year.
Yes, absolutely. You might want to focus on emotional well-being and read Pete's book together, or you might want to take your group and join a listening prayer group together over at the Lane, or you might want to talk about physical health and some areas in your life that you want to implement, like maybe going for walks more often. So yeah, there's all kinds of avenues that you can pursue within your rule of life.
And it's you mentioned it is maybe a more than will be asked of you than other types of groups.
Yeah, because you're committed to 2 other people pretty faithfully for a year or more, and you're walking with each other and through texting definitely every couple of days, but meeting together every other week for around 2 hours to talk about what God is doing in your life and where you want to see growth happen.
All right, and if people want to find out more about these, what should they do?
They should come and stay a little longer after church on October 3rd, because we're going to flesh out some of these ideas together and be able to chat and answer questions. But I also want to share about what my own growth group currently looks like to kind of give a flavor for what that.
Because you've been in one for 2 years now?
Yes, 2 years. And it's been the highlight of my week. At first it was kind of like going to counseling, like, oh, I guess I'll go because I have to go. But now it's something like I'm so glad that I'm doing it. And yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.